Hello everybody, hello Acorns. It's lovely to see you. Oh, it's getting quite late in the day, isn't it? We thought we would have a bit of story time. Of course, this is my big girl Evie and she's feeling sleepy and nearly ready for bed. And I thought, what better thing to do? Oh, you are making me on too. What better thing to do when you're feeling sleepy and cosy and cuddly than to snuggle up and have a lovely story? What do you think, Evie?
Good idea.
Yeah, what do you think, Huggles? We've got Huggles here. This is Huggles. I think you might have met him already, but this is Huggles. He's our very, very lovely, big, squishy, cuddly teddy bear. And he's come to listen to our story too. And who's this that we've got? Hello? Hello? What's your name? Oh, yes, you're Nibbles, aren't you? Hello, Nibbles. Oh, why are you called Nibbles? Oh, it's because you like to nibble things, isn't it? Yeah, so here's Nibbles. And what do you like to nibble, Nibbles? Oh, yes, acorns. Acorns! Isn't it a good thing that we've got a squirrel called Nibbles who likes acorns just like you? Well, today's story has in it some characters that talk about what they would like to be when they grow up. I wonder what you want to be when you grow up. I wonder, is it a train driver or a ballerina? Ooh, what do you want to be when you grow up, Evie?
I want to be an actress when I grow up.
Oh, Evie wants to be an actress. We can't actually see her face. There she is. Wonder what Huggles wants to be when he grows up. What do you think, Evie?
I would like to be a honey maker when I grow up.
A honey maker?
That's a very good job, Huggles.
Oh, well, he likes eating honey, don't you? Just like Pooh Bear, so that's a great job for you. What about Nibbles? What would Nibbles like to be when he grows up? Oh, Huggles would like to be an acorn picker. Nibbles. Oh, that's Huggles. Nibbles would like to be an acorn picker-upper. Would you like to climb really big oak trees too, Nibbles? Yes, I bet you would, wouldn't you? Oh, well, that's set our story scene, hasn't it? Wonder what else can give us some clues for our story. Well, look. What's this? What do you think? What do you think, Nibbles? It's a sailing boat. Here, come and have a look. Look, show it to the boys and girls. Yeah, you can show them, Nibbles. You show them the sailing boat. Look. There we go. Oh, look, Nibbles is showing you the sailing boat. Oh, there might be a sailing boat in our story. What do you think? And look, here's something else. What's this? Nibbles, what is it? Looks like a treasure chest to me. Should we see what's inside it? What's in it? What's in it, Evie? Let's have a look. Oh, what's that? What is it?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
Well, I think it's something from Harry Potter.
A pygmy puff.
A pygmy puff living inside a treasure chest. Well, that's a bit strange. Is that where you keep your pygmy puff?
Yes.
Obviously it is. What else is in here then, hey? What do you think? What's in here, Nibbles? Look at all this wonderful treasure in our treasure chest. Oh, that's lovely, isn't it? Very nice indeed. Pop that back in there. What else is a clue to our story? What's this then? Looks like a cross to me. Maybe there's one of those in the story too. Would you like to hold on to that, Nibbles? Oh! Nibbles is wearing a lovely pearl necklace. Show the boys and girls, Nibbles. Oh, lovely. Very nice. Now then, Nibbles, there we are. So, let's put this to one side. Let's have our story for bedtime, shall we? You're all sitting comfortably? Very good. Now then, this is our story for today. It's called The 3 Trees. And it's a very, very special story indeed. Now today is Palm Sunday, and in a week's time it will be Easter Sunday, and this story is just perfect for this week leading up to Easter Sunday. And this version is by, well, it says a traditional folk tale retold by Angela Elwell Hunt. There we go. Let's see what's inside. Are we ready, Huggles? We ready, Nibbles? Ready, Evie? Right. Oh, we've dropped it across. There you go. Right. Once upon a mountain top, 3 trees dreamed of what they wanted to become when they grew up. Look, there they are. There are the 3 trees. You see that, Nibbles? I want to hold treasure, the first tree said. I will be the most beautiful treasure chest in the whole world. I want to be a strong sailing ship, the second tree said. I will be the strongest ship in the world. I don't want to leave this mountain top at all, the third tree said. I want to grow so tall that when people look at me, they will raise their eyes to heaven and think of God. I will be the tallest tree in the world. There they all are. 1, 2, 3. Now one day, 3 woodcutters came, climbed the mountain. With a swoop of the first man's axe, the first tree fell. With a swish of the second man's axe, the second tree fell. Look. The first tree rejoiced when the woodcutter brought him to a carpenter's shop. But the busy carpenter was not thinking about treasure chests. Instead, his work-worn hands fashioned the tree into a feed box for animals. Look at that, see? Look at that. The second tree smiled when the woodcutter took him to a shipyard. But no mighty sailing ships were built that day. Instead, the once strong tree was made into a simple fishing boat. The third tree was confused when the woodcutter cut her into strong beams and left her in a lumber yard. What happened, the once tall tree wondered. All I ever wanted to do was to point to God. Many, many days and nights passed. The 3 trees nearly forgot their dreams. But one night, golden starlight poured over the first tree as a young woman placed her newborn baby in the feed box. And suddenly, the first tree knew he was holding the greatest treasure in the world. One evening, a tired traveller and his friends crowded into the old fishing boat. When a storm arose, the second tree shuddered. But when the traveller stretched out his hand and said, "Peace," the storm stopped. And suddenly, the second tree knew he was carrying the King of heaven and earth. One Friday morning, the third tree was startled when her beams were yanked from the woodpile. She shivered when she was dragged through an angry crowd. She shuddered when the soldiers nailed a man's hands to her. She felt ugly and harsh and cruel. But on Sunday morning, when the sun rose and the earth trembled with joy beneath her, the third tree knew God's love had changed everything. It had made the first tree beautiful. It had made the second tree strong. And every time people thought of the third tree, they would think of God. That was better than being the tallest tree in the world. The end. Isn't that a wonderful story? Did you enjoy that? Huckles enjoyed it. Did you enjoy that, Nibbles? Nibbles enjoyed it too. What about you, Evie? So there you go. The third tree got to stand and point to God. We can all do that. We can all point to God and tell people about him, can't we? Isn't it strange in that story? All those trees had special dreams, thought they knew what they wanted to be when they grew up. And it didn't turn out quite like they thought for any of them, did it? But they ended up exactly where they were meant to be, doing exactly what God made them for. And I think that's a really lovely message. So I hope you enjoyed that, boys and girls. You can go to sleep now and think about Easter, which is coming really soon. Okay? Night-night then. Bye-bye.